Hello all and welcome to the Mug Life DIY. I am Julia and I am so excited that you decided to stop by my channel. So today I am going to be doing a beginner friendly tutorial. I am really excited to be sharing all of these different options for you guys in the lumber section at Home Depot. My husband went up there the other day for me and kind of priced out the different types of board, and we are going to be making a jumbo Jenga yard set. I have been wanting to make one forever, and I literally, without thinking, just said, oh, just get the cheapest wood, not realizing it was only a few dollars difference. Now, I do have all three of the woods. We did go with this 367, but I would highly recommend going for the one that is already pre-sanded. It would make your life and days of making this project go by so much smoother. So you will want 7 of these 2x4s, which are 8 feet long. Cost ended up being about $25. We also get a military discount at Home Depot, so that is also an option if you are military like we are. So my wonderful husband is picking out different options and making sure they were as straight as possible. So I found this project plan online, so I will share the link to that. It is from Heart, and now they show you this perfectly level and straight set. Mine did not end up that way, so that's why I'm going to share a little bit differently with you guys. These are all of the things that it says you need: a miter saw or a circular saw. I personally have a miter saw, so I will show you the different parts we have. We have a Metabo. It is from Lowe's. It was about $2.50. Now ours is a compound saw. It goes both directions. It can cut all these different angles, and it also slides. So this is one of the, I guess, most complicated and maybe possibly scary looking saw, but don't worry. Mine has this wonderful guard on it over the blade, and that is that little green part. I have the little fence up because I'm going to be using that to help guide and make my cuts faster. So my husband made a template, and it just worked out so amazing. Another part that I love about this miter saw is my laser. It helps make the cuts super straight. So we cut a 10.5-inch board. This was just one of our random pieces that we had laying around, and then we set it up using the fence and the clamp that you can see right there on the left-hand side. So this will make cutting it so much easier. You won't have to measure every single 10.5 inches. But let me just say this. I am going to tell you guys to make 54 of these cuts, but make them at 11 inches. Three of these boards from Home Depot, it equals out to 11 inches if you're stacking them like a Jenga set. They are a little bit off, so that's why the plans say 10.5, but if you buy these specific boards, you will need to cut them at 11 inches. Now my husband's just holding the excess wood, and you see how I'm butting it right up to the little clamp and the guard, and I'm just going to town. Now, this may look like I am really close to my saw, but in actuality, I am probably 6-8 inches away from the actual blade. Plus, my wonderful guard. Always make sure you have that guard on, and that using safety precautions, wear a dust mask and some eye protection. I have glasses, so that's one less thing that I have to wear. Make sure you're not wearing any loose necklaces, anything like that dangling around there. No jewelry on your left hand. Just kind of basic things like that. Now, with how I ended up cutting them at 10.5, it does leave a little bit of an extra little end piece. As you can see, it's probably 1/2 inch, if that I had to make that final cut. But if you are making the 11-inch cuts, I will do the math for you guys and have that listed down below. And then you'll just want to cut all 7 of your boards and just go to town cutting all of them. Now, this did make the process go much faster. Now, if you didn't have a miter saw like this one, you could always use an old school miter box. That is with a handsaw and a little yellow miter box if you don't have any power tools, Or if you have a circular saw, you would need some clamps to cut them with a circular saw, but there are some options for you guys. Now, at my Home Depot, they do have a huge table saw where they can make cuts for you. If you go in and you have an awesome employee that will help you, they will cut the wood for you. So that's always an option as well. Or if you have any friends or maybe someone else that you know has a tool that you could borrow, you can also, what I love, rent tools from Home Depot. They're not scary. You can actually even take tutorial lessons at the Home Depot, which I love, so you can better familiarize with these tools. It's all about getting comfortable and just knowing the different parts of the tool, how they handle, etc. But you can do it. This is a awesomely simple and definitely beginner friendly fun game that you can make for your friends, your family, your kids, tailgating, summer, barbecue, you name it. This is the perfect, easy, beginner-friendly project for you to make. Now, today I am teaming up with my friend Lisa Marie because today is both of our birthdays. How fun is that? We decided to team up and just bring you guys some end of the summer fun DIYs that will inspire you to get out and have some fun with your family and to end the summer in a big way. So I wanted to give you a different angle so that you can see how my blade, it saws and how it slides. It is wonderful. I just did a regular flat cut, so I didn't really have to worry about changing the angle of my miter saw, but it makes it so amazingly. And do you see how fast this is? Yes, I did speed it up for you guys, but it is a fun and easy project. Now, here is the part I am definitely recommending to you guys to buy the little bit more expensive wood. I was sanding for an entire day. These blocks, I went through an entire 10-pack of my Orbital sanders. So, word to the wise, definitely spend that extra couple of dollars on that other wood. It would have saved me an entire day of sanding and yeah, so I definitely didn't think about that at the beginning of this project. I just kind of thought, oh, I want to make it as cheap as I can, just cost efficient, see what I can make it for. So that was kind of my only thought process. But I took my brand new Ryobi sander, my Orbital sander. I guess it's not new anymore, but I do love this sander. It is battery operated. It is not heavy. It does not hurt my wrists at all when I am using it. And I rounded off all of the edges, the corners, the sides, the tops, the bottoms, you name it. I was sanding it so I could make it as smooth as possible. Now, you can see my husband in the background. We are remodeling a lot of different projects right now, so it's a fun day. And this is the 10-pack that I went through, the entire 10-pack with my Orbital sander. I just went with a 120 grit. That is a medium. Normally, it's kind of a finishing, polishing. If you do want an even smoother finish, you'll want to go with a 220 grit. But since mine did have some rough edges, I definitely needed to go with the 120. Now, you can see how dusty this Orbital sander gets. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can pick them up for super, super cheap at some discount stores, which I love. I bought mine at the Home Depot on sale when they were having a battery, buy one battery, get the sander for free. It was a great deal. So I ended up buying one when ours was finally ready to be replaced. And I definitely wanted to welcome you if you are brand new, if you're brand new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by and check out my video. And just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am a mom of 3, a military wife. I move around with my husband and my family, proudly supporting that, it is a lifestyle. I do work for my church, so I love being crafty and creative and just all things eclectic on a budget. So if that sounds really fun to you, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. And yes, it is now nighttime that I finally finished sanding. Now, I just used leftover spray paint I had on hand just to cut down on the cost. You could totally use regular paint, you could roll it on, you could spray paint it like me. I just went with the easier route, and then I gave everything a clear coat to make it extra smooth and polished.
Are they for me?
Just come on.
For Liam. Liam, I'm stacking the giant Jenga game up. See the wet
Stay
spot?
next to it. You're so cute. All right, you gonna do your first? Pull it. Pull it. Nope, you gotta do one of the bottoms.
What?
How do you play Jenga? Pull one of the, just one. Push it out. Use your finger. Push, push, push. Push. Push it out. Oh, you did them the same way. You got 2 for 1. All right, pull them out. No, you gotta go the opposite way. Like that.
Why?
Because that's how you do it. Okay.
What?
Go.
It's a nail box. You avoid my nail box.
All right, so you gotta pick one.
It's a nail box.
Which one are you gonna do? No, you can't, baby. You gotta figure out which one you can push through. Oh, look at this red one down here.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Not push.
Oh. All right, and then stack it this way. Okay. Good job. Okay. All right, stop. It's Mommy's turn. It's Mommy's turn. Stop. Stop. It's Mommy's turn. Let's see who's gonna make it fall. I think it's gonna be Brantley.
I'm not making it fall.
All right, stack it. No, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. Leave it.
It's gonna be. I don't want it like that. It's gonna fall down. There. Can't make it fall down.
Stop, baby. Stop.
I think I can beat you.
Oh yeah.
Aha!
I think that's gonna make it fall.
Oh, Mom! I'm doing something.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you are inspired and that you will make a really fun Jenga set for yourself or your family, your friends, kids, you name it. This is such a fun beginning tutorial, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the summer, and I hope you guys will check out Lisa's video linked down below.